Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector 75, and welcome back to another Transformers review. Right, for today's review I am going to be reviewing the Tokyo Toy Show exclusive DREADWING and SMOKESCREEN. This is one that my girlfriend bought me for my birthday a few days ago, and I was very chuffed to get this. Now I'm going to show you the box. This is it. It's a nice black and white box, and of course this is the redeco from Revenge of the Fallen, Mindwipe, and I think it was called Skystalker, I believe. It's done in blue colours now. I'll show this one in a second. Just want to show the box. It's quite a nifty little box. It's quite just a plain box. It's got a nice Generation 2 logo there, because this one is done out in Generation 2 colours, and there is a reason behind it, of course. Because back in Generation 2 we had DREADWING and SMOKESCREEN, which was a big ATB, Advanced Tactical Bomber, and he was a stealth bomber, of course. I don't actually have that one with me to show you, but I do have it. I've got a picture of the box. I've got the Japanese version at home. But I've got a picture of it and I'll include it at the end of this video. And of course, now, he's a big stealth bomber and had a small little fighter that you could attach to the back. Now then, of course, with the Revenge of the Fallen, Mindwipe and Skystalker, the same premise was available, so they just recoloured them blue because they were black in the original. I don't actually have the original Mindwipe from Revenge of the Fallen, mainly because it wasn't released in England, and trying to get it online was about £40, whereas this guy cost me, I don't know, 65 quid from Japan. So I just thought, well, for an extra 25 quid I could get a sort of more rarer version, and I'm into Generation 2, so it sort of like just stood out, and it was a nice birthday present, so there we go. Right, so this is the figure, of course. Now then, this is DREADWING. He's a very, very good stealth bomber. I don't know if he's stealth fighter or stealth bomber, but it's very good. It's got little landing gear on here. He does have a tiny bit of robot kibble. You can just about see the robot head just under there, but anything else is fairly well hidden. But it's absolutely fantastic. I love it. I really do love it. When I got this guy out of the box, I fell in love with it. Really brilliant. Yeah, I mean, he's got the red windows. Absolutely brilliant. It's a shame I don't have my Generation 2 DREADWING just to compare him against. He's about roughly the same size, though he is massively fatter and does have a giant fuck-off cannon. But he does make up for it by being an exceptional transformer. With only one minor kibble I have, which actually isn't on this one. This is the other figure that we get. This is SMOKESCREEN. He was actually in Revenge of the Fallen called Skystalker. I do have that one at home. I should have really got it round here actually to do a little comparison, but he's just all in black. I haven't decided which looks better yet, the black one or the blue one, but this is still a fantastic little figure. I love the sort of, I don't know exactly what he is in this mode, but it's like a small drone stealth fighter, if you will, but it looks fantastic. You got a little bit of robot kibble under the bottom there. You see like the robot feet. But it's brilliant. I love the front. Doesn't have a cockpit, just has a little red eye. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. Right, now then. As with before, in the Generation 2 versions, you could combine them to form like a stealth jet. Now this guy does combine. He has two little pegs, just there and there, and he's fit onto two little holes. Just poke his little feet more back in, and so we just basically pop him on top, like that, and he just fits nice and snugly on, and this is what they look like in their combined mode. Doesn't really do anything, to be honest, but it looks okay. You can imagine you flying along and deploying this little stealth ship or something like that, as you would. Other than that, it's pretty cool. Yeah, right, so we're going to concentrate on this little figure at the start. He's got a nice easy transformation. I'm just going to show you his little landing gear, if I can get it out. It's a bit of a pain to get out. There we go, and that's his landing gear. It doesn't have no back landing gear, it just uses the two little pegs that he connects to DREADWING. He's got a nice little Generation 2, little white one there, Decepticon logos, not the Revenge of the Fallen or the Hunt for the Decepticons line, I think he's from. My only little quibble with this is some of the quality control. Now then, he has paint. Well, the wheels have just been really, well, I've just got paint on them really. I don't think they're supposed to have. You're probably not going to see it, which is a little bit, and it does restrict them from turning. There was another one. One of the legs is very loose on this, but you can tighten it up, so it shows it's just a lack of quality control there. Right, so there you go. That is SMOKESCREEN's alt mode. Very, very good. I like it. If you can find this shot, I've seen this guy, well, the Skystalker version, the black version, in the Tesco's, I believe. So if you want to try and get it, it's the best place to try and get it from. You won't find it nowhere else, not around here anyway. Right, let's transform this guy. Very easy. Take the little thrusters off the back here. Just disconnect them. They do disconnect very easy. And we just fold these out and round like that. So you disconnect the thrusters, like so. So I just pegged in somewhere, I can't remember exactly where, there we go. So you rotate these round. Now then, if you get the feet, and sort of like just bring these round, like that. Same on this side, like so. Now then, he does have some sort of third mode where he, I don't know exactly what it is, but hang on, I've probably deployed that one all the way. No, there we go. Right, it does have some sort of third mode where it's like a hover mode, something like this. You can deploy the feet a little bit better, like you push these all the way out to the back. And the feet are spring-loaded, so they are grab some. And it don't work too well on this one, but on my skystalker version, yeah, they are more springy for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, that is his supposedly third mode, which doesn't really do a lot, really. This is the really loose leg on mine, this one here. But if you push the rivet that's riveted in, it then tightens back up. So it just doesn't feel like it's been riveted in place as much. Right, to carry on the transformation, really easy. We just fold out the legs like that, obviously the legs. Fold down this front. This is going to become his chest. Fold down a little robot head. He's got a great little robot head. I love that. So then we just let's see, there we go. We just, oh, that's fine. Because these wings and the back panels here actually are the arms. I forgot about that. I've only transformed this guy once since I got it on my birthday a few days ago. There we go. Just got to disconnect it somehow. Ah, you're not supposed to do that. It just pops off luckily. Just on a ball joint. Pop it back up. Hey, there we go. All coming off now. There we go. If I can get it back on there. There we go. Right, so this is, just fold this one down, whichever way it's got to go, that way I suppose. Fold that one round, and now these become little wings, just angle them round. Fold that one up, and into place, that goes down there. Fold his little arm round, and then these wings just become little wings on the back. Like so, you can angle them however way you want. He's got great articulation, looks mean as fuck. I love this figure, it's absolutely brilliant. You like to say he's got loads of articulation. I just don't like the legs. It's a bit strange. They're just like hanging off the side of these knee joints here. And it's a bit of a pain to stand him on these feet, but still very, very good. It does have some weapons, which are stored in the wings. Just got to disconnect them one way. I can't remember how these went in now. There we go. There's one. And off the back, like so. Just get these out. And then it gives the wings a more like, I don't know, like, yeah, like proper winged effect. I don't know what you want to call it. Almost like skeletal feel with all the holes in them. Absolutely brilliant. And you can either hold these, if I get one of his hands, you can either hold these. You've got a little hole just in there, which, nice little peg there, will go in. And you hold it quite happily, like that, as like a scimitar weapon or something, or an axe, or whatever you want to call it. And I believe it also holds in some other way. Here's another little clip here. And this will fit on just a nice little bit inside his arm. Like that. So you can either have it like that or the other way. Either way, a very, very good figure. I like it. I'm going to pop him down there and then I'm going to concentrate on Dreadwing. Yeah, he doesn't stand. Oh, there we go. I've got him stand up. Anyway, right. Give me 1 second. Just need to turn off my camera quickly. Right. So here we go. We're going to continue on with Dreadwing. Sorry about that. I just had to because my camera has a chance of overheating. So here we have Dreadwing. Absolutely fantastic figure. I love it. He has a little landing gear, of course, which I've probably pointed out to you before. We're just going to tuck those away. Just in there. Now those flip forward. Now then, he has one solitary little G2 symbol. It's very small, but it's expertly placed for plane mode and robot mode. It's absolutely brilliant. These wings, you can angle the wings however you want. You can have them up like that if you want, or you can fold them down like that. It's, you know, it's just personal preference. Right, so to transform this guy, it's pretty easy. We just loosen up a lot of these joints because they're also, it's like a panel former, unfortunately. We start off by just disconnecting this one just there, and then this one on this side, like that. As you can see, it's fallen apart already. Then we just separate these little bits here, which are going to become the legs. Now then, we rotate these wings up like that. And we rotate the whole of this section around. Once we get to about there, we flip open this little section, like that. It's on a spring. And then there's a little grey panel just here that you've just got to manually flip up. And then that allows you to push the head through. Once you've got it all lined up properly, there we go, just push the head through. Then, once you've got it through, let that go. Then we're going to bring down the legs like this. You split the legs obviously, and then you just bring them down like that. Rotate them 180 at the waist like that. Then just rotate the legs around like so. And then just flip down the feet. There's some absolutely brilliant legs. I do like it. I like this guy because he's got a complicated-ish transformation, but just, you know, it's easy enough just to keep you from getting frustrated with it. All you then do is you then push the body all the way in until it clicks into place, like so. There we go. Once it's in, get the little grey panel just there. Rotate it back. You can push it all the way back and then push the head up, or you can sort of give it an angle more to be like some sort of like, I don't know, collar if you want. Either way, it's up to you. Right, and once you've got it into this position, we just disconnect these, which are going to become like axe weapons in robot mode. Disconnect him there, it's just tabbed in lightly. And then he's got a little tab just here, which can be a bit of a pain to get out, so I'm just going to have to be careful because it's really decently tabbed in. There you go, as you can see, it's just come out there. And we do the same on this side. Oh, there we go. And that's about one of the hardest tabs to get out, but that is it. Then you just rotate these down into place like that. Rotate them, like so. Then we grab these wings here, and then you're going to see a little bit of automorph. These are going to move, these are like spikes are going to come on his wings, and these bits will fold back when I rotate this back. As you can see them moving now. And there we go, nice little bit there. There we go, do the same on this side. And there we are. Nice little bit there. Like I say, then with these wings on just behind his back here, you can, I just like to angle them up a little bit, push the little robot head forward, and that just gives them a little bit of a better look. Right, now then, a lot of people might, oh yeah, I almost forgot to finish transforming the arms. We just then pull out the arms, rotate them like that. Same on the side, just pull them down, rotate them. Or have I done that the wrong way? I think I may have, yeah, I probably have actually. There we go. That's better. That's the way his arms are supposed to go. Right then, now then, you get the little axe blade here, which is still partially fit, and you just flip it round. I think I've got it round the right way. No, I've probably got it round the wrong way. There we go. That's why I did have it round the right way the first time. There we have it, and then you can see his little hand. Now then, most of the time, this blade is a bit of a pain. I'll show you on this one. Let me just rotate it around the right way, because we get the arm. Like so, you've got to poke this through. And that is mindwipe in robot mode. Great robot mode, stands very, very easily, absolutely posable. Now then, of course, the Revenge of the Fallen version is it's a homage to the G1 mindwipe. As you can see in the face here, there's a great face sculpt. He even's got like the mesmerising eyes of mindwipe there, so you can hypnotise people. Absolutely great head sculpt, I love it. Yeah, right, so let's get on to the gimmick in this mode, which is his hands. Now then, what you do is they are just sort of like, as you can see, when I move it, let me just get it so you can see the hand. As you can see it, the hand sort of does move. What you do is you just hold the hand, and it's just actually tabbed in on the hand there, so then the spring works. So then we get the hand, we then rotate it right round to this position, so then when this now comes back, there's a tiny little clip piece just on there, and then we have this little, where's the little tab for it here, little moving bit, and this should just connect in. Once you get it into the right position, it will just come back and hold it, like so. So then when you bring it down and bring it round, it has his hand, but his hand just looks a bit like that position, which is a bit stupid. But then to deploy his like little axe blades or daggers or what you want to call it, you just push that, and it sort of like rotates around, and that gives him his dagger look. Bit shit if you ask me, but there we go. And as you can see, I don't know if you're going to see it on top there, in his little hand is like a moulded top of a dagger, which always looks like he's holding it, which is a bit crap, if you ask me. So we're just going to do the same on this side, and then that one should just, so you've got really, it's a bit shit, because you've got to angle it right outwards, and it's a bit shit to get it to hold it. I just don't even bother, to be honest. I just usually have it with them tucked behind his hands all the time, giving his hands a bit different look. So there we go, like that. And you can have it how you want with his daggers, ready to kill people or do whatever he wants. It's a great robot mode, fantastic. Just let down by that. Sometimes I wish Transformers didn't have silly gimmicks. Still, absolutely brilliant figure. It's well worth getting if you can get it. If you're into Generation 2, you might want to pick up this one, or if you just want a bit of a different, rarer version, rather than paying over the odds money for a mindwipe, for a Revenge of the Fallen mindwipe. Just like me, really. But I love Generation 2, that's why I got it. Absolutely fantastic robot mode. And here they are both together. As you can see, a bit of a size comparison. This guy's a Scout class figure, this is a Voyager class figure. Yeah, two really good figures. I'm glad I got this, so glad. Anyway, this has been Graham, the Collector 75, and I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.
Thank you.